Hey, it's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Sagittarius full moon video for all the signs. But here is just a snippet of what this moon has in store. If you're on the Pacific coast, this is going to happen around 8:43 p.m. It goes full. If you're on the East Coast of America, it's at 11:43 or 52 or something like that. Tonight, if you're somewhere else in the world, you probably already have had it. But, you know, this is a super sweet, super fun mood. It's Sagittarius, right? And Sagittarius is all about adventure, fun, expansion. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So, of course, it's the planet of good fortune, good luck, travel. Well, not necessarily the planet of travel, but Sagittarius is the sign for travel, for higher knowledge. It is all about taking a leap of faith. And with the full moon, I usually like to say release something. But this is also a good one for birthing. And so I think if you're choosing to release, it's releasing your narrow perspective and your fear of the unknown and fear of doing things that you've never done before. So try to release something in those areas of your life. And then if you're birthing something, try to focus your mindfulness on birthing something new that you might be scared to just go after. Pisces rising, it's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Sag full moon video. This is happening in the 10th house. And with it being the 10th house, maybe your job has just not been fun. Maybe you're over it, honestly. Maybe you're just like, you know what? This is not bringing expansion. There's no growth here. There's just nothing here for me. I don't like it anymore. And so maybe it's time to start thinking about starting fresh and anew somewhere else. The Sagittarius full moon can really help you release these ideas, the fear that you might have on doing something new and leaving an old place, especially when the career life, your reputation to the world is just not it anymore. You can also use this full moon to write some intentions on how you want your next move, your next career move to be more adventurous, more expansive, more fun. Maybe it helps you learn more. You want to learn more in your new career, right? Like, it's something about the job, and really job for me, it's also the house of change of status, but this is more about career, and it's just not the vibe for you right now. And so it's up to you to release this mindset of I don't know, and really be like, let's just do it. Let's just go. I want something new that I'm passionate about, that's going to be fun for me. Okay. And yeah, Nine of Cups. You're not going to get it. Hi, Aquarius rising. It's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Sagittarius full moon video. This is happening in your 11th house, the house of hope, wishes and dreams, friendship, and social networking. There might have been some just stagnancy, just constriction when it comes to your friendship group, your networking group, and it's just not moving you forward. You feeling meh with it. You can use this Sagittarius full moon to release those things, release those outdated systems you have, those friendships you have, those networks you have, and really use it to invite in new. You want to find something that gives you that feeling of adventure, that feeling of expansion, that feeling of newness and fun, and just overall brand new. You need the courage. And so you want to invite in that when you look into finding new friends that are more aligned to you, finding new networks that are more aligned to you. And yeah, let me know how that goes. I think that is what it is for you. And here's the card, the Tower. Yeah, you just feel like that part of your life is kind of falling apart. And you know what? Sometimes things have to fall apart to be really rebuilt better, right? So if you've been seeing the signs of the things falling apart, don't just watch them fucking fall apart. Actively do things to reroute the destruction. Hi, Capricorn risings. It's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your full moon in Sag video. This is happening in the 12th house. The 12th house has connections to the subconscious. It has connections to spirituality. It has connections to the dream state. And when the moon that's in Sag moves into your 12th house, there can be this feeling of you might have been feeling very stagnant and conservative in your spiritual life, and there might be a part of you that wants to explore. So like maybe you so like I hate that. So maybe you need to release these rigid boxes of your spirituality, rigid boxes of who you think you should be at this moment in time, subconscious things, and really invite in some like exploration into new, maybe not new, not a new faith, but maybe new spiritual practices that will ground you a little bit more, that will ease your stress a little bit more. But this tells me that there's something just not quite right with your spiritual life, and you might need to explore just a little bit more. Let's pull a card for you. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been laying some work, but it's not quite there. So continue to explore to find. Hi, Sag Risings. You are the star of this show. This is your full moon video. I'm your girl, Intuitively D. This moon is happening in your very first house. What do you need to get rid of emotionally, not necessarily logically, in regards to who you are out in the world? Your look, your smell, your attitude. This is a time, I know you guys love adventure. I know you love a good time, because I love me a Sag, can have a good time. But maybe you haven't been having a good time recently. Maybe you've been all in your brain and less like going with the flow and doing things that you love. This is a time to release that more like logic, that Mercurial, that Gemini piece of you, and come back into that Jupiter expansion part of you. And so maybe you want to set some intentions like, hey, yeah, I do want to try this new hairstyle. Yeah, I do want to try this new outfit. Yeah, I do want to do these things. And so this moon can be both. It can be a time for releasing, and it can be a time for writing intentions, because it's such a sweet strawberry moon. But have a good time with it. Just stay out of your brain for a little bit. I feel like y'all have been in your brain a lot recently. Let's pull a card. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Maybe stingy with your energy you've been, or just like not really Hi Scorpios, it's your girl Intuitively D. Shout out to all the Scorpios who watch my videos religiously. Y'all show me the biggest support, bigger than any other zodiac sign, and I am forever grateful. So here we go. This is happening in your second house, the house of earned income and self-worth. Let go of those outdated beliefs that are not inviting adventure into your career and how you're making money, not inviting adventure and fun and joy into who you are, who you want to be, and the things that you want to do in life, that you deserve a good time, a fun time, an adventure. And so then you can write some intentions around, what do I passionately want to try, dabble in that might make me some money? Where do I want to go? Where do I deserve to go and have a good time? Because that is what it's about. It's about stepping into the new. It is about big faith. So maybe you are going to redo a resume. Maybe you are going to book a trip. Maybe you are going to dabble in that savings account to have a good time. But it is really about adventure, faith, and joy. And I want that for you, because Scorpios have been going through it. I want you to have a good time. Be adventurous. And yeah, here you go. Page of Pentacles. That the offers will come in when you align yourself, when you really are like, I really want to do this. I'm passionate about this. I know I have never done it before, but I think I can. Hi Libra Rising, it's your girl Intuitively D, and here's your Sagittarius full moon video. This is happening in your third house, the house of short distance travel, the house of communication, and dealing with siblings. And so if you're Libra Rising, this can be a really good time for you to release narrow-minded, and not narrow-minded, but closed-minded beliefs of like how you can speak in regards to like the things that you love and expand on. So maybe you've been a little too shy. Maybe you feel like people don't want to hear you. No, let that shit go. People do want to hear the things that you have to say. You never know who's listening to you. You never know who will resonate with your story. So go ahead and blog it. Go ahead and post that post on social media. Go ahead and write a book about it. do it. Release those ideas of it's not good enough, and go on that adventure. Take that journey, right? Because it's Sag, it wants adventure. In the same instance, maybe you want to start planning short distance travel. Maybe you need to have a good time with your siblings. This is a good time to maybe plan a trip or so with siblings or just yourself, really somewhere you've never been before, to have an adventure, to open your eyes to something that's brand new. Let's pull a card. Yeah, Page of Swords. Communicate. Like, tell your, hey, Leo Risings, it's your girl, Intuitively D, and you have a Sagittarius. The Sagittarius full moon is happening in a fellow sign. It's happening in the 5th house of romance, fun, creativity, dealing with your children. And so with this full moon being here, it's twofold. Release those ideas of like not fun dating life, right? Like, if you've been in a stagnant rut, let's release. Like, what about it is stagnant? What about it is blah? Let's get rid of those. Same as your creative life, and same if you're not having such a good time with your children, because that shit happens, honestly. And then the other side of that is doing some intentions around how we can make our dating life, our romantic life, way more fun and way more adventurous. How we can bring passion back to our creative expression, and how we can have a little more fun and adventure with our children. So take that, and I hope you're having a good time, because Mars is in in your rising, and Venus is about to hit that 1st house also. So it's a hot summer for Leo risings. Thank God. Let me see. All right, justice. So here's the thing about justice. You want to make sure that the things that you're doing are right, that you're getting, there's reciprocity. Cancer risings, it's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Sagittarius full moon little mini read with a tarot pull. And this is happening in your 6th house, the 6th house of health, fitness, your day-to-day schedule, dealing with your coworkers, and maybe your job. And Sag is all about adventure. It's all about faith. It's all about exploring the unknown. And so maybe you want to release, I think of it like the opposition, the narrow-minded focus you have on something and not really wanting to hear another perspective or go outside of your comfort zone. So maybe your fitness routine has been ho-hum because it's just not giving you that va-va-va-boom. Or maybe your job in general, just your daily schedule needs to be shaken up a bit because it's just, you feel like a fucking robot. So this would be the time to release those ideas. And then if you would love to, because I think this is a sweet moon to actually do some intention work also, start writing down how you want to see your day go and how it could be more fun, more adventurous, where you want to explore in regards to your health routines, in regards to your day-to-day schedule. But it's all about making sure you are having a good time in those areas of life. Let's pull a card for you. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you have been like juggling some shit and you're just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. But like this moon is like, girl, do something. And hi, Gemini rising. It's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Sagittarius full moon video. So, Sagittarius, if you didn't know, Sagittarius is your sister sign. If you are a Gemini sun and you are a Sag moon, you are a full moon baby. So this is your full moon return, which is kind of sweet to have it on this day. If this is your birthday, maybe, I don't know. But here we go. So this is happening in your 7th house. The 7th house is the marriage house, the house of relationships, partnerships, business partnerships also. And when we think of Sag energy, this is a good time to release maybe more conservative energy you're having with your partner. Maybe you guys do things so routinely, it's getting old. So you might want to have a conversation to let that go and bring in this fun, adventurous, joyous, expansive energy into your relationship. Also your business partnership, because that's what Sag energy likes to do. It's fun, sometimes moody, but it really wants to have a good time and explore the unknown. So maybe this is a good time to start having conversations with your honey bun, to start exploring some other things, to bring some va-va-va-voom back into your relationship. I think this is a super sweet time. Let's pull a card very quickly. Let's do this one. That doesn't want to come out, but it's coming out. The Chariot. So yeah, go ahead and go after it. Have a good time. Hi, Taurus risings. It's your girl, Intuitively D, and here's your Sagittarius full moon video. This is happening in your 8th house, that house of intimacy, shared finances, joint finances. And right here, you want to, full moons are a time for release, typically. But this moon is so sweet and so fun because it's Sag energy. So it's about adventure, going for the unknown, not necessarily following the rules. And so you want to look at your intimate relationships. You want to look at who you're sharing finances with, or who you're in a relationship with your finances, and say like, hey, what do I need to release so that I can have a more adventurous, fun, spiritual connection with those people? If that's not the thing, then maybe you want to set some intentions around bringing that in, more adventure and intimacy, more adventure in joint resources. Maybe you and your honey are going to do some investments or something like that, or maybe you're going to invest with your business partner into something. So I would look for that for this Sag moon. Let's pull a card. Queen of Swords in reverse. So maybe you're not quite clear how to approach the subject with your partner, but you need to, because you want to have a good time. So have that conversation. Hi, Aries rising. It's your girl, Intuitively D, and this is your full moon in Sagittarius video. And here we go. It is happening in your 9th house, which is the ruler. Sagittarius is the ruler of the 9th house, which Jupiter is the ruler of the 9th house. So this moon is a great moon to maybe do some release work if you have been a little too fearful when it comes to new faith practices, new spirituality practices. If you've been scared to travel abroad, maybe release those perspectives and those ideas around that. And it's really time to get clarity on how you want to move forward in your faith, traveling abroad, higher knowledge, and really let go of those not so helpful beliefs, stagnant in the box beliefs about those areas in your life. Let this Sagittarius moon help you fully embrace the fun, the adventure of travel, higher knowledge. So just have a good time with that. Let's pull a card. I don't know why I waited till the last minute to do that, because I wasn't really paying attention, but let's pull a card. 6 of Swords, you were leaving something behind. So leave it behind. Leave those old, outdated beliefs about higher knowledge, about you're not being able to afford travel. You can't.